Hi there, foster friends. This is Jill with the Foster Life. And I want to chat a little bit tonight about a topic that is kind of on my heart this week. And that is the topic of the feeling that you feel as a foster parent when you get to experience the firsts or the really special things for the children in your care. So an example of that might be putting children on a bus for their first day of school, taking those pictures. Many years ago, I was walking a kindergartner down the hallway and taking her to her first day of kindergarten, helping her pull out her first tooth. Those are those really special moments for parents. And Christmas morning, another one, really special moments, and birthdays. Mother's Day. Mother's Day is a big one. And as foster parents, we get to experience these holidays and these moments with our kids that are with us for a season. And, this week, putting kids on the bus and taking those pictures that morning and being all excited, putting them on that bus and watching that bus drive away, just have an ache. There's an ache inside of you, because if you have children, you know how much you love them. And then you think about, what is that mother thinking this morning? What's that father thinking this morning? And are they sad? I cannot imagine Christmas morning without my kids. And though it's a beautiful thing that I get to experience Christmas morning with my foster children, there's a point that morning where they're opening all their gifts and it's very exciting and everybody is all happy. But there's a point when I look at them and I think, gosh, your poor mother, the loneliness she must feel, the sadness she must feel. And as foster parents, we're not heartless people. It's the exact opposite. We do this because we're not heartless. And I have empathy. For those parents. There are a lot of really good parents that don't have their kids. A lot of good people who are going through a hard time in life, who turned to substance abuse because of depression, who are good people, who are good mommies and daddies. Years ago, I had a principal tell me, I worked at a pretty tough school as a teacher, and she told us, they're sending you the best they have. Those kids are the best thing they have ever done. And that is so true. These kids that are living in my home, this is the best thing that these people have ever done. They created these beautiful beings. They love their kids. They do. They love their kids. And there are cases out there, guys, and we know it. And I know people are going to probably comment, but, with some of that stuff, I know that there are some kids that should never go back home. I know that. But there are a ton of kids that need to go back home to their families. So I want to try to encourage those families. We're rooting for you guys. We're rooting for you to do what you need to do and get your kids back. I want you to have your kids on Mother's Day. I want you to have your kids on Christmas. I'm privileged to be, but I don't want to be the mother who is dropping this child off for kindergarten, for the very first day of kindergarten. Again, it's a privilege to be, but I don't want to be the one who gets a Mother's Day card from your child. I want you to get that from your child. So I do this because I love these kids, and I do this because I believe that these families can do what they need to do to get their kids back. But I want to just share this a little bit because it has been on my heart, because I want families to understand, biological families, I want you to understand, we're here for you. And we are taking good care of your kids until you get them back. All these foster parents out there, we're taking good care of your kids until you get them back. We want you to get them back. We want you to do what you need to do. Whatever that is, do what you need to do to get your kids back. Okay? In the meantime, we're going to take good care of them. My foster friends, I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know that ache inside of you, and that, I wonder I wonder what that mother's doing right now. I wonder if she's sad. You know, oh my gosh, we're parents too. We get it. So my friends, I just wanted to share this. I didn't really go too far with this. Didn't go really anywhere with it other than I just needed to share my heart and kind of talk about this topic that's kind of eating at me today. So continue doing what you're doing. Bio parents, you know, guys, we don't want to embarrass people either. Feel free to send this to them as a private message. Don't post this on somebody's page if you know that they don't have their kids right now. But you know, we want to be an encouragement to you. Do what you need to do. And you know what? I have some family that I'm talking to in this video too. You do what you need to do. Carry on.